Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my voice, I am sick. I'm getting over a cold. Hopefully I'll be better by the end of this week. I've been taking a lot of time just like resting and relaxing, sleeping. I watched so much YouTube in the last 3 days, but I'm starting to feel a bit better. It is what it is, but I want to get a video out for you guys, so I've decided I'm going to do a haul of the books that I've recently purchased. I'm kind of taking a step back from spending so much money on books. As much as I love buying books, it makes me so happy. I definitely need to start saving some money, so I'm going to be buying a little bit less. But luckily for me, I've bought so many pre-orders of special editions in the last, I want to say like 3 or 4 months that haven't come out yet. I don't know exactly when they're coming, but I've pre-ordered a lot of stuff as well. So I've acquired some things, but I'm setting like a pretty firm rule for myself that I'm going to read my shelves. I'm going to continue listening to more audiobooks. Buying books that I've already read that I love, that I want on my shelves is okay, as well as books that I'm buying for upcoming videos, like specific TBRs, specific videos that I would either not be able to find elsewhere or don't have time to get from my library because life, although I will be trying to utilize my library a lot more. But if I have a TBR video and it's a book that's like very highly anticipated, I have really good feelings about it, or it's something I want to annotate, then I will allow myself to buy it. As long as I'm not using that as an excuse, it'll be fine. But these are the few books that I've collected since my last haul, basically, which honestly is pretty small in comparison, so I'm okay with it. But starting off with the first thing that I bought was The Spite House by Johnny Compton. This is the Literally Dead book club pick for March, so I will be reading this incredibly soon. It's also pretty short. This was an expensive book, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is an adult, it's $28. I think I bought this on Amazon for like $25, which for how small this is, I know it's adult, but this was a little bit expensive. It's fine. So yes, I do have this. I have no clue what it is about besides it's a haunted house. I think this man buys a haunted house. I'm not sure why. I'm very excited to read this in March, but yes, that's all I know. This next one I got from Book of the Month. The next three, these three are going to be Book of the Month, but I got The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. This is April's Literally Dead book club pick, so I got it. I saw that it was a Book of the Month pick for February months, man, I don't know them. So I picked it up because of course. I've actively participated in the Literally Dead book club for over a year now, so I'm basically 2. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, so I always buy them where I can, or I pick up the audiobook. Like, normally I would say it's a good like 50-50 of me buying and splitting it between audiobooks, but this one is very popular trope that I've been seeing around a bit more, and it's about a bunch of writers who are going on a little retreat together and then they start dying. Crazy. There's definitely like a bigger plot twist. That's just like the overall vibes of these kind of books lately. So yes, I'm very excited for that, but I'm unfortunately not able to read it for a little bit. The next one I got was The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. I actually have a special edition of this somewhere from Fairy Loot. It's beautiful, it's stunning, I love it. But this happens to me all the time. I always end up with duplicates because I never pay attention to like what my book subscription boxes are going to be coming out with. I just pick up what sounds good, and I've been really into the vibes of this. I think it's going to be incredibly atmospheric. I'm so very excited. I also just love the cover, so like I'm okay with having a duplicate. This is a 5-star prediction. I truly could not be more excited. It's on the shorter side as well. I'm very excited. This is about a sumptuous gothic infused story about a marriage that is unraveled by dark secrets, a friendship cursed to end in tragedy, and the Danger of Believing in Fairy Tales, the breathtaking adult debut by best-selling author Roshani Chokshi. This will be my first time reading this author as well, which I think will be very exciting because I do have plans eventually to read their young adult work. So yes, I got this. And the last book of the month pick I got, so February was my birthday month, so I got a free add-on, and my free add-on was Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. This was a Book of the Year finalist. It's a little bit on the chunky side. I saw, I believe, Literally Low read this, and she really enjoyed it. She sang high enough praise that I was like, added to the TBR. And over time, I've just been seeing more and more reviews, mostly positive, a few not as positive reviews, which has given it kind of a fair middle ground for whenever I dive into this. I don't necessarily have explicit plans to read this anytime soon, but I am excited nonetheless. I am a little nervous because it doesn't sound necessarily like a book I would pick up, but I'm not gonna let that stop me, and I'm gonna give it a read because I've heard good things. A lot of people have like cried and been emotional from it. It's just like the overall themes don't intrigue me as much. It's something about like inherent we can't choose what we inherit, but we can choose what we become. I know that it's like following one family, maybe generational, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I got this. These next two are because they're coming up in a video, hopefully in March. At least this one is in March. The next one yeah, both in March. Yes, I'm correct. I'm sick. It's so hard getting your thoughts in order when you're sick. Oh my goodness. So, I got Gabriel Garcia Marquez, 100 Years of Solitude. This is very loved. I know that Emma over on the channel Emmy, she really likes this. I've been wanting to read it. I could have got this from my library, but because I've seen so many people love it, I want to be able to annotate it if I wanted to. I'm excited for this, but like I'm not. It's a generational story, and it's also magical realism, which are two things that are not typically my thing, but I believe that this author's writing is absolutely stunning, so I'm kind of like hoping and leaning on that for some positive encouragement to get me through it. But yes, I will be giving this a read nonetheless. And then the next one, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I bought it. For being over 500 pages, or being 500 pages, yeah, over 500 pages, not as thick as I was expecting. I was expecting a real chunker of a paperback, but I have this. I'm so excited. It's kind of got some pretty thin paper, so I'm praying for the best. But yeah, I have the audiobook available. I just needed it. I really just needed it. I want to read along with it. I'm super excited to dive into this. If you didn't know, If We Were Villains is one of my favorite books of all times, and so I really want to give this like a fair chance. I have my issues with the author. I'll never probably pick up another one of their works. They just don't interest me, but this is like a cult classic. I'm reading this for the March Buzzwordathon hosted by Kayla over at Books and Lala, because March's word is secret, and so anything with the word secret in the title counts. And so I will be reading this. Hopefully maybe it'll be included in a secret reading vlog project, but I don't know yet how that's gonna go. Okay, this next one, I don't have great excuses for, but I did buy the published version of Legends in Latte by Travis Baldree. High fantasy, low stakes, good company. This is the hardcover edition. It's stenciled, and wait, there's more. The original artwork cover is on the end pages. I'm obsessed. You can all blame Melody for this. I will leave her channel down below. I saw her reading this. I didn't watch her spoilers because I didn't want to spoil myself. That makes sense. So I didn't watch the spoiler parts, but I saw this edition. I was like, That's really pretty. That's really cute. No, I haven't read this. I do have the paperback edition that was indie published on my shelves to be read, hopefully soon, like everything else. But I just, like, did not want to miss out on this edition because it's so freaking pretty, and I'm so excited for this book that I knew it was going to be okay. Because I knew I was going to read it this year. I know I'm going to love it. It's fine. This next one was For My Heart and Soul, and it won't take me long to read at all, but I bought Nick and Charlie by Alice Oseman. This is the novella. It's not going to take me very long to read. It's got pictures. It's got pictures, guys. Oh my god. I'm so excited. You don't understand. Coming in at less than 200 pages, we've got Nick and Charlie. This is their novella. I think this was pre-Heartstopper. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, because Loveless and Solitaire are in the same universe with Nick and Charlie, because Solitaire follows Charlie's sister Tori. And so yeah, the next book that I bought is going to explain why I purchased this, but I saw it and I said, why not? I love the series. I've reread them twice, so I'm going to keep rereading them. I should probably continue with Alice Oseman's works because that's one of my goals in life, is to read everything. So I bought that, as well as, oh, she's so fucking pretty. This is the hardcover UK edition of Heartstopper, foil and all. She is beauty, she is grace. I actually pre-ordered the other 3 volumes in this style in hardback. They're not coming out at the same time, so like they're all coming out this year but at different months in the year. Look at the end pages. I'm so excited. Like I've said, I've read this, so I allow myself to buy the special editions of books that I've read if I really want them. It makes sense. I have no words. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. This also has an exclusive mini comic inside. I'm just, yeah. This makes me happy. I'm excited for the others to come out. I know that it was like a bit of a splurge to buy them all at once, but it was totally worth it. And this last and final thing before we go, I just recently got yesterday in the mail. This was from the Luna Crate December box, which I just got end of February because they've been having a lot of shipping issues. Seems like everything's going to be good from here on out. Fingers crossed. And it's The Red Scholar's Wake by Aliette de Bodard. I'm about this. My copy did come a little bit dinged up. You won't be able to tell, but I don't personally care that much. If I do read this, I'm gonna read it like this, so I'm gonna fuck it up anyway. But it's got pretty ombre edges. Got a little signed plate. It's a very pretty book. You've got this as the cover, little like meteor spaceship thing. It's also on the cover right there, so I know that it means something. And then on the inside, it's beautiful artwork. Like, it's absolutely stunning artwork on both sides. I'm really into this. I kind of wish that this was carried more into the cover, but I understand that's not maybe the vibe. But the thing is I'm not sure how I feel about this. Apparently pirates have a resurgence. If you're curious, I did pick the pirate book from Book of the Month for March picks. Apparently that might come in a book subscription box per Eliza, so we'll see. If so, whoopsie daisies. But that was the one that caught my eye. Pirates, they're making a comeback. This is Pirates in Space. No, it's not at all like Gideon the Ninth. This is set against a backdrop of an interstellar war against piracy and the 5 fleets' brutal fight to survive each other and the attackers arrayed against them. But this is an exciting space opera and a beautiful romance from an exceptional sci-fi author. I believe this is queer. I could be wrong. And it's basically about just 2 people coming together. One of them is a pirate named Ricefish, but it's also Ricefish sentient ship, leader of the infamous Red Banner pirate fleet, wife of the Red Scholar. So, I'm intrigued, but I'm not like that intrigued. This definitely isn't high on my priority for this year. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this, but I do have it. It is pretty. It got picked for a reason, so it must be at least decently good. So eventually I will try it out. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to this sometime this year, but truly I don't know. But either way, that's the book haul. It is pretty small, pretty manageable. Got some things. I'm gonna try to stop getting so many things, although I'm gonna be honest, being sick and like the depression of winter and my job has like really been getting to me, and all I've wanted to do is go to a thrift store and just like buy all the books, buy every last one I can see. It's a problem, but I'm avoiding it for as long as I can. I'm holding out hope, fingers crossed. But yes, these are my new friends. Yay for friends. I'm gonna read some of these. I'll let you know in wrap-ups and vlogs what I'm reading if you're curious. I do try to upload 3 times a week when I'm not sick and mentally going through it, but we're gonna be spring soon. So I'm holding out hope for everyone involved that it's gonna be a good spring for us. But I'm gonna go take off my makeup, lay in bed, eventually edit this video for you guys, and that's gonna be my night. Getting healthy, that's what we care about. But until then, I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna try and get something up for you guys Sunday. Fingers crossed. It's been difficult, but I will see you guys very soon in my next video. You can leave this a like if you enjoyed it and you want to see more from me, if you like book hauls, you know, etc, etc. You can subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me when I'm not sick. It'll be a great time. I've got a lot of reading vlogs planned, like a ridiculous amount of themed reading vlogs coming out soon. So if you want to see those, stay tuned. And until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!